What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Piston Head Productions. My name is Jacob, of course, and it's been a little bit. I don't think I need to get into all the details as to what has been going on in 2020. I'm sure you're all completely tired, and just like me, you just don't want to talk about it anymore. So we won't get into that part of it. But what this has meant for Piston Head Productions and myself and everybody else is that a lot of automotive racing came to a screeching halt. Travel, obviously, I live in Canada, so that completely stopped. And money just, it's been tough. The other things that you guys may know about is that Riley Sexsmith, the driver that I work with, he was in a really severe motorcycle accident. So obviously he's not driving, which cut down on some more of the events that I was supposed to go to this year. So for me and for everything I've been doing, it took the entire automotive side and just kind of stopped everything. It came to a screeching halt very, very quickly. On the positive side of things is it has allowed me to start my own company and run my own company full time, which has been absolutely massive. So the company's called ZZX Digital. We do digital marketing, social media content. Essentially, I help brands with their automotive, or not automotive, well, some of them are automotive, but help them with YouTube content, Facebook content, Instagram content, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, and that's the positive side of it. Because I was sitting at home, I was able to get that up and running and leave my day job at the concrete plant and do that full time. So that part is excellent, and I owe a lot of that to you guys and to everything that I built with Piston Head. So that part has been great. The downside is that all of my time and all of my money has gone into that business and everything surrounding that business. So like the BMW hasn't really been touched. I just don't have the time. I barely have enough time to record this video. I've been pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off for a long time now. And now we're finally here and I need to do it. So yeah, this does not mean the channel is ending. It is not over. It has been put on pause for the time being. Garrett is still out west. He's doing all of his own stuff. But same thing, his work is crazy. Things are going on there. Without a lot of big car events and a lot of traveling, stuff like Grid Life, it slowed down, progression on his end of things. And we're just, things change over time. I've got 3 kids now. My life is absolutely hectic, to say the least. Garrett is working like mad. Clayton has quit his day job and is running, I think he's a partner in a company, but his own company now. So we've all grown up. We're all different people than when this started, back with the Protege and the Civic and the Mazda 3. So things are definitely different. So that's basically what's been going on. I had to put a pause on the podcast because it takes more time than you guys can ever know. Between finding guests and then arranging for guests and then making sure my house is quiet, doing all the recording, doing the editing and posting and everything else afterwards. Each podcast is probably 8 to 10 hours worth of work from start to finish for a couple hours of talking. Obviously with the YouTube content, without being able to go to events, without driving, without having a car to drive, I wasn't going to the track as much, and those weekends were spent out with clients and filming lots of other things that were not automotive specific. It was kind of made clear just with the views and everything else that this channel was not right to put out all the content like about the PC build, about camera gear and stuff like that. So what I've decided to do is I have started a separate channel from Piston Head Productions. It is simply my name, Jacob Gettens. That is it. You can find it. It is on YouTube now. I've got videos already up. It is essentially just about me trying to figure out my job, ZZX, my company, what I'm doing for a living. So it is live now. There are videos up on it. If you guys are interested in, seeing me, as weird as that kind of sounds, if you guys are interested in the things that I'm doing, if you are interested in more of the video editing, the camera side, and some of the adventures that I've been getting into that are not car-based, that is the channel for you. Please still stay here and stay subscribed, because as things change and as things develop, there has been more money coming in. So that means that I am going to be able to start putting more time or more money into this, which is nice, as well as the RX-8. It might actually mean that I have enough money to be able to just give people things to do on it. and then kind of catch up with them later or get them to record it. So the channel might change a bit in that regard, that I may not be able to be as hands-on, because running your own company is incredibly time consuming. It is more time consuming than I ever thought. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. At no point did I want to stop doing anything Pistonhead. It's just priorities change and things in life change, and I had to do something, and I had to sink all of my time and all of my money into my company to ensure that I could continue to pay my bills and feed my family and keep things rolling. The upside to all of this is that it has allowed me to invest way more time and money into gear and how I create videos. So what I'm hoping is that once I'm able to get back out and go back on these car adventures, I will be able to produce content better than I ever have in the past. I've learned so much in creating corporate videos and videos that are not car-based, and I'm hoping to take that knowledge and then put that into the videos that are coming out on Pistonhead. So just to be clear, anything that is car related, anytime that we are going to a car event or I'm working on cars or stuff like that, it will be here on Pistonhead Productions. You don't have to worry about that. Anything that is not car related is going to be over on my own channel. The only caveat to that is if I'm doing commercial work, it needs to be, if I'm doing commercial work that is car related, caveat, asterisk, whatever you want to do, that may be over on my own channel. For example, one of the videos, I was hired by Toronto Motorsports Park to go out and film some lapping stuff, but the actual footage of what I filmed, I can only release certain sections of it because the rest of it is being used for other things. So it made more sense in my mind, because that video and that adventure was more than just that, to be hosted on my own channel. So, feel free to go and watch that and let me know if you think it should have been on Pistonhead. I'm still trying to feel all this out. I've been doing a bit more work with my buddy Joey, who is a drone operator. So there's some really cool FPV stuff coming out. And I would have just released, once this video is out, there should be a new video out on the other channel about us going and exploring an abandoned high school. So that's kind of cool. But this video isn't really meant for me to plug my own channel. It was more just to inform you guys as to what's been going on and why things just stopped. Like I said, everything going on, it's also, I just kind of needed a break from it. We've been doing Pistonhead Productions for, I don't know how many years now, and it's a lot. It can get very discouraging at times. It is very difficult to put out a ton of content. Sometimes, especially with YouTube's algorithm, it can get very discouraging to see like less than 100 views on something that, we've traveled hours and put hundreds of dollars into, and edited for hours, and it only gets 100 views. And part of that is our fault for not conforming to what YouTube wants and making clickbaity things. We have always just tried to put it out there and give you guys the best experience possible, instead of just building something that falls within YouTube's algorithm. So yes, part of that is us not creating things that fit perfectly into what YouTube wants you to make. And some of it is maybe that we needed to take that break and reset and reorganize and adjust, and then get back out to it. So yeah, that's about all I can say. So thank you everybody for helping all of us, Garrett, Clayton, and myself get to where we are now. If it wasn't for this channel, there would be no 2JZR34, there would have been no Cummins Miata, there would have been no any of it. So if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we are now. So huge thank you to all of our supporters, everybody throughout the years. Please hang tight. We will be creating content again soon. I need to get this thing out of my garage. Just thank you for being along for the ride, and we'll see you soon. Very soon. Hopefully soon.